Florida. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, you know it. It's special here in Miami with 3 decades of NBA basketball.
Ed, the legendary owner, Mickey Arison, has put everything into this storied franchise and will continue to do so.
3 championships won here in Miami. And tonight, another big matchup on EA Sports. Opening tip won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. Short jumper won't go down. Rozier into the front court. He'll run the offense and finishes strong.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
From the painted area, won't go down. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Bobby Portis. Time to shuffle things up.
I got him. Here we go.
To Butler. Rises for the slam. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
And the finish, slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's the Heat with the possession. Knocked loose. Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Butler. Goes to the right side. Jimmy Butler for 2. Not that time. Flushes it home.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Screen coming. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Harris's shot won't go. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
To Butler. Won't go.
Hey, watch this screen left.
A shot at the buzzer. Final shot of the period. Almost. It would have counted, but no good. Time's run out here in the first quarter. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Good shot.
And he makes them both.
Oh, yeah. Me and you.
4-3. And he knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
He'd have the basketball.
I got ball.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Surveys the floor. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Big pick right there.
Shot clock for the Heat down to 3.
Watch cut.
Count the basket.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself, defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
And scores.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And the nice finish at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Bobby Portis swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Miami. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
19-footer at the buzzer and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. The quarter's concluded. It's been all Hornets. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Oh, I had him going there for a second. Jimmy Butler. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw's good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. They'll go to Butler, down low. Jimmy Butler, quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Miami with the basketball. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. To Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's rebounded by the Hornets. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler, deep left corner. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Now the Hornets take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Thomas Bryant pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Green to Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler to Green. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Butler. Can't connect. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Butler. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
I got ball.
You're on the island now.
Butler buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-pointer.
Stuffs it down with authority. Long heave from three-quarters court. It's the Hornets with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Charlotte Hornets were merciless in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Charlotte Hornets,
Player of the game.
and while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.